Hi Aquarius, it's Lulu by Love with House of Oshun, and today I'm going to do your December mid-month. The mid-months are what one on the community page. Darling, this is for Sun, Moon, and Rising Aquarius. Yay. Any information that you need will be in the description box. Thank you for your likes, shares, subscribes, and comments. Thank you for your love and support. I really appreciate it. Angels, what information do you have for Aquarius? Oh, okay. Some of you may have recently traveled somewhere, and you may have gotten like closer to your family, your culture, or you experienced another culture that you feel resonated with your spirit. You didn't know what your attachment was to the place, so you may be going through a sense of trying to figure things out. What was my connection? Why did I feel this way? But at the end of the day, wherever it is that you are, you've been, and where you are now, it's like you've been on a sacred journey, a sacred soul journey to figure some things out. You really dug in, and instead of waiting, instead of waiting for information to come to you, waiting for you're just doing the work. You're looking into some things prior to getting ahead of yourself. Yeah. I feel like many of you may have activated certain parts of, you've activated your DNA in certain parts of wherever it is that you've journeyed from, whatever experiences you've recently gone through. It's like you leveled up, or you're leveling up. Some of you may have had some chakras that were off balance, and you're finally getting those together, or really coming to a space where you can heal and balance your own chakras. Now, it's like maybe that's something that you learned as well, because I feel like there's some type of heightened awareness about how to do things or why things work the way that they do, and you figured it out. There are ancient signs and symbols that you may have been seeing all of your life, and they finally make sense. Ancient geometry. At any rate, some of you may also be leveling up your altar work, ritual work. You may have been studying and looking into some things, and now you are finally ready to move forward and use the knowledge that you have, what it is that you've gone through, what it is that you've experienced. So now you're deciphering the meanings of a lot of the things that have been revealed to you. You're looking beyond the veil. Y'all some powerful motherfuckers. Let's see here. Yeah, you finally figured some stuff out. This is a heightened awake, like your sense of the connection between you and your higher self is extraordinary. You went through the process, and you finally see how things add up, how all of this makes sense, and you're moving forward. By you doing so, you're also seeing beyond the veil. So this is like huge graduate energy, darling. This your undergrad or something. Because this is not graduating on a high school level, if that makes sense. That's the analogy I'm using right there. A number of things will begin to continuously be revealed to you as you go, because you finally figured something out. You finally figured out how something works, the design behind it all, darling. So this ain't angel numbers, synchronicities. These are some of you may even be triggered. You trigger your memory, your DNA, just by being able to look at certain things. You know how sometimes people can, let me see what kind of shapes are in here. It's a lot of them. Okay, for instance, my candle went out. For instance, some people may see this and only see it for what it is, but you'll be in a space of seeing this and then seeing it as a pineapple. Like, that resembles a pineapple. That's what I'm saying. At this time, that's what it looked like. So you may be like, that looks like a pineapple, and then that pineapple triggers something else in your DNA, and you continue to move forward, and it's going to happen at such rapid pace, because you may even have past life memories or that may be revealed to you in that manner. For instance, this thing looks like a pineapple, right? That's one level, and then you look at it again, like you have a vision that you were on some island, a deserted island, some island, cutting pineapples out the tree or something. I don't know. Do they grow out the ground? I need to remember my 3rd grade. Oh, that's sad. But yeah, that's how it'll work. You're activating a lot of energies from past lives, as well as you're activating a lot of your ancestral knowledge. Some of you will be able to read the Akashic records effectively by doing so. It's like, how can I explain the level? There's a level of graduating with your intuition, heightened awareness. The levels are similar to, first you realize that you're not tripping, you can see, and then you realize what it is that you see, how it plays a part in your life. Then you realize it's like levels like that. Let me stop trying to explain stuff, whatever. Yeah. The work that you've done in the past to get to this point is well deserved. You get the well-deserved reward here. You've given so much, you've done so much. It's time for you to step up in your power, stand in your truth. But there's new levels of the way that you do things overall. You may go from not being very organized in certain manners and pulling in the energy of a grandmother, how a grandmother did something. I also feel like it's something like that. I just really feel, and this is you showing up for yourself, Aquarius. Your wishes will be fulfilled. Whatever it is that you've been working on. And I know that this part of the reading probably only go by 3 people. Okay? You're very strong with your drive and your determination. Very, very strong. I feel as though all of the work that you've put into some creative endeavor around the house, like you finally got those Christmas lights up. Happy holidays to those who are celebrating. Merry Christmas. I'm sorry. I gotta get better at this. I wait till 9 minutes in. But everything that you put out, you will continue to move forward. You won't let anything bring you down. Now that you've made up your mind on how things work. This is for a very high level. These are very high level Aquarians here. Maybe that's what they were telling me to confirm that and move on. So it's probably for 3 people, baby. Aquarius. Yeah. A completion of your desires is coming full force, full circle. So you will be even more optimistic moving forward. Some of you are have cleared your solar plexus, and there may be you may be working on a very high frequency when it comes to what it is that you focus on, or the focus that you will use moving forward. Yeah, there is a download coming. That's that DNA coming on through. Cellular memory. Your crown chakra will be open, so you want to be mindful of people, places, and situations that you allow in your energy, unless you protect and ground. Protect yourself. I always take time out to center yourself as well, because you will be hypersensitive. Some of you may be hypersexual. It feels as though when it comes to getting projects done, some of you will not be getting any sleep. I also feel that by you doing the work and moving forward, you will be walking into the door of value. You will be reevaluating your things that you value and your personal values as well. And by doing so, you will be riding a chariot of ascension. So it's not going to stop. Y'all going to be... Please be mindful of your thoughts and what you focus on within this next little time frame. You should know when it's over, because y'all so close, so in tune with y'all star player. But you will be riding the chariot of ascension moving forward. They say here, continue to evolve, continue to do the work, continue, don't get to a space where you are over-evaluating or over-analyzing things at any given moment moving forward, because you're going to be receiving so much information. And the last thing that you want to do is try to process everything as it comes in. Some of it you will be utilizing soon, some maybe even the end of next year. You just never know. So it's important for you as you ride the chariot. As you ride the chariot of ascension, that you not get too excited, or try not to be too overwhelmed. Make sure that you meditate, but you continue to master your emotions and move forward. This will be you can look and see where your Jupiter is at this time whenever you receive this download, and any information that they give you, if they give you any clarity on certain things that have to do with money. You want to see what's going on at that time, so that you'll know in which direction this flow of money energy is coming in. Child, I hope that made sense. Ooh. Angels, what information do you have for Aquarius? Y'all walking through the door, spirit, darling. I'm telling you, this is huge. Taurus just had a reading like this. Okay. I think it was last month. But I'm seeing here, because y'all's energy is real strong, so that's how I know it's probably not for a lot of people, because this is real high energy. The type of energy that if you're not, it can throw off your equilibrium. That type of energy is real high. So if any of you begin to suffer from anxiety or have any issues like that, any stress, and just take some time out to breathe, take some time out to take care of yourself, take some time out to balance your chakras, but also ground yourself at this time. It's going to be very important. So there is a deeper understanding of yourself coming through, and it's your connection to power is what it may be, maybe the biggest influence here. Any relationship you have with authority figures, or what you gear as an authority figure. It's a lot of information like that coming in to to heighten your self-awareness as well on a spiritual level, with your understanding of yourself, understanding, overstanding, whatever. Whew, y'all cards stay popping out. So it feels as though you will be cutting out negative people, places, and things. There may even be, with this new level of awareness, with this new level of spirituality, with this new level of how you do things, there may be people who oppose it. There may be people thrown in your path who are here to test you on your growth at this time. You want to be very mindful of detaching from drama and just allowing things to be what they are. Because what I'm seeing here is that there may be a text that you receive out of nowhere that just really has you like, you know. And be mindful of when you receive something, how do you feel? How does it make you feel? What part of your body do you feel this in? Because, like, if I get a text out of nowhere that is from someone like ill, you know what I mean? Like, I don't do reruns. I do Sanford and Son reruns, okay? And a number of other reruns, right? I watch those type of reruns. I don't rerun exes or people who done wronged me, and I finally just made up my mind and no, whatever, move forward. But that's how y'all gonna be feeling. But at the end of the day, if I feel like, right, and I feel it in my stomach, there's some work here, some emotional work that needs to be handled. So what is it that this person has said? What is this hostility that may be geared toward me? Why do I feel this way? Why does it feel this way? Which chakra is it affecting? So I just feel like that's how y'all gonna be cutting folks off. I'm not gonna even argue with you. Bye. Right? Because you leveled up. There may be an earth sign or someone who... an earth sign coming in, or a job offer coming in that will provide empowerment. I do feel as though there may be an earth sign who is not who they appear to be. They may be holding on to something, or holding you back from something, not revealing their whole hand or revealing all of the information. So we got Cancer, Earth, Leo. I feel like moving forward, you will be in a space of directing your destiny. They want you to not come from a space of lack. Know that you have all that, you have everything that you need to move forward. You have all things that are required for you to move forward. They're also saying that there's no need. There may be a Leo who is, you don't know how to communicate with this person, or they don't listen well to what it is that you have to say, like you're not good enough for this person. It could be a Leo or this earth sign. But there's some type of deception here. What is this deception for Aquarius? There may be some type of harsh reality that shows its rears its head here. It's like you may find out that someone is depressed, or someone is depressed and they're not saying anything. I feel like you'll be walking away from old habits, old emotional beliefs. Even it's even possible that you'll be walking away from any false beliefs that you think that you had about a person, or things that came to an end overall. Because this is a new cycle of energy here. Yeah. It feels like you'll be doing the work and resolving certain issues, whether they are internal or external. It could be with a Virgo, but I am seeing here where I feel like you're walking away from something different than... You're walking away from something outside of a relationship. Even if it's not a relationship, like some type of old habit, right? But I'm also getting here that it's important for you not to self-deceive moving forward, thinking that something is completely done and over with, and then you go back, or thinking something is completely over and done with, and there ends up being a new way of looking at things moving forward, because that happens. So just because it feels like something, yep, Told you. I feel like, at the end of the day, you are waiting to receive the results of something. You are waiting to see how some of you may be leaving someone and trying to see how, if they're affected by your not being around them or not being with them. Like, that's all right. They gonna call. I ain't gonna worry about it. But they're saying, that's another area where they're saying don't deceive yourself. Either you or somebody in your energy. It ain't gotta be you, Aquarius. And this ain't gonna resonate with about 4 people. Some of you may be building a house or having something built, or you are building a brand, building. And you've been waiting to hear back from someone, but you may have to reach out to them here. There may be someone walking away, saying that they're walking away from a third-party situation, but they're not, but they do want to talk about it. And it may be a Capricorn or any other air sign. I feel like by the end of this time, once most of this stuff has transpired for you, if any, okay, you will have a deeper appreciation for life. You will have a deeper appreciation for being who you are at this time. It feels like by being grateful, you are bringing in even more, being very thankful, which is going to open the doors for a number of, like you may have prayed to, if I receive this, or if I do this, then I promise I'm not doing this anymore. Like, you are fulfilling that prayer. Everything happened how it should, when it should. You're grateful, you're thankful for where you are and what this new cycle in your life. And you're deciding what it is that you have to let go of, whatever it is that you said. If I get this, I owe this. So it's like your offer, right? Your offering. Just saying. There may be someone lying about money or cheating you out of some money here. And this may be a business deal. Yeah, this may be a business deal. So be mindful of any business partnerships, or, even if you put in a request at your job, or like to get some money out your 401k or something like that. There's some type of deception surrounding this. Someone isn't revealing all the details when it comes to something about money. All right, Aquarius, that is your reading, darling. Your cards was flying everywhere. I love y'all.